Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel, and today I'm going to be telling you my favorite shoes aesthetically and my least favorite shoes aesthetically. So I have like a top 5 for both of them, and of course this is purely just my opinion. Please don't get mad at me if you disagree. Just tell us what your list would be down in the comment section below, and if you guys want to cop any of these shoes, I'll try to leave a link in the description box. But let's get it started off with my best looking, right? So my favorite looking shoes right now, or I guess shoes that you can get right now. Let's get it started off with number 5, and that would be the LeBron 17. I hate this colorway though. This colorway that I have, not very nice. Like it's like this Oreo. I just don't like this this white knit, so I wish they would have changed that or something. But you know, the overall silhouette is very nice. You know, it definitely grew on me. I didn't like it at first, but you know, I love this backward swoosh here, and the colorways that are coming out of this shoe are very, very cool. Like there's that red out. There's a lot of dope colorways. My number 4 is going to be the KD13. Definitely not this colorway though. It grew on me a little bit. You know, I just wish the white midsole, or like this, it's more like tan, I would say. I don't know. No, it's more like white. It's like a off-white kind of color, but I wish this was a different color. But other than that, it's a pretty cool silhouette. You know, like I saw Nightwing, he did some really cool IDs, and I'm pretty jealous because I want to ID the 13, but I'm trying to save a little bit of money because of the quarantine, right? But the overall silhouette, like this enlarged swoosh that kind of dips into the midsole. And I believe like Leo Chang did a really good job of designing this aesthetically. So like KD13 is my number 4. My number 3 is going to be a budget model. So the KD Tray 58, this is a great looking shoe. I love how this shoe looks. I love this pattern here in the forefoot on this, like, it's not really a knit, I'd say more just like a textile material. And they're using like screen mesh and like pretty cheap materials here in the back. But like you can't really tell, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't look cheap. It doesn't look like a very, very cheap shoe. And they have Nike Renew, and it uses the same pattern as React, so it doesn't look like cheap either. Not to mention it's very, very comfortable and cheap. I believe it's like 90 bucks or 100 bucks. And I think it looks even better than the KD13. What do you guys think? What do you guys think looks better? Right? So there's that. My number 2 is going to be the KT5 Low. Incredible looking shoe. It looks a lot better than the high. It's only like 110 bucks, I believe. Also super comfortable, which is a plus, right? It's the Bahamas colorway, and then you know there's another one on Famuji, which is like the dragon fruit, which kind of reminds me of Patrick Star. And there's some other cool colorways as well. And there was this really, really dope, I believe it was the KT5 Low, but it was a really dope colorway. It was where it's like the Joshua Vibes kind of vibe. The left one was like all white with like black lines, and then the right pair was like all black with white lines, which was super dope. And I don't know when that's coming out. Hopefully it's not a limited shoe or a limited colorway, but like the overall silhouette I really like. And I also really like what they can do with the knit, like the color pattern and like these eyelets. And my favorite part about the shoe is this gradient. So they've been doing this like in like a lot of their colorways with this like net. So if you guys don't know, A Flash Foam in like the past 2 models, I would say, from the KT4 to this, A Flash Foam has been this color. It's like this weird off-white color. I guess they can't really color it. I don't really know, but they don't. So they put like this netting over it, kind of like, you know, Under Armour Hover does. And they put this really cool gradient. So I really like what they did here. And then my number 1 is the Jordan 34. Jordan brand really killed it with this. Not only aesthetics, but also performance. This performs really well. Price is a little high. I believe it was like 160 bucks, 170 bucks. But yeah, I love this Eclipse plate. It makes the shoe look so dope. You know, you can see through it. And just the overall silhouette, I think looks great. The colorways that have come out of the shoe are really cool as well. So there's the Jordan 34. My favorite looking shoe as of right now. Alright, my worst, I guess I got 4. They're not like super ugly, like horrible, I hate it, but they're also like, you know, not my favorite, you know? So let's get it started off with the Alpha Dunk. It's an older shoe, but you can still get it. Horrible performer in my opinion. Like I hated playing in that shoe. The traction was trash. Cushion was, I guess, okay though. And also not a great looking shoe. Like you have that very, very large swoosh here in the ankle. Doesn't really blend well with the flanning material on the forefoot. It looks like a boot. Not a huge fan of the aesthetics. And the colorways that came out also never really helped it, you know? Alright, my next shoe that I don't really like aesthetically, but I kind of like performance-wise is the 0.3. I mean, there are some really cool colorways that have come out, right? So I like this one. I have another colorway that I really like the first one that came out. But the one that Donny Boy has, like the black and white one, is Oof. And like the overall silhouette is definitely not my favorite, you know? So there's the 0.3 there. I'm sorry about that. And then next is, it's very sad, but I don't like the PG4. It definitely grew on me a little bit, but I still don't like this. It still looks kind of like a water shoe or something to me. Performance wise, I love this and I will always, I will play in this. I don't care how it looks, right? But aesthetically, just in my opinion, I don't like it. I'm sure there's a good amount of people that like the PG4 now, but I still don't really like it too much. Next is the Harden Volume 4. Of course, Under Armour has all of those shoes, like the budget shoes that don't look too good, you know, but I'm not really gonna include those. These are more just like signature shoes, I would say. And the Harden Volume 4 definitely doesn't cut it for me for like aesthetically. Performance, it was okay. Definitely not one of my favorites comparing it to like his other shoes. You know, like the 3 I loved and 2 I loved, and the 1. The 4 is probably aesthetically my least favorite. The 2 is pretty up there though. The 2 looks kind of funky. But the 4 is just like, what is this? What is this? Look at this, right? And I don't know. It never grew on me. It's not a good looking shoe. But I really like this colorway though, the green glow. And of course, colorways can save a shoe. If there's a dope colorway of a weird looking shoe to me, it looks a lot better, you know? And of course, if there's a good looking shoe in my opinion, but then there's a really weird colorway, it looks kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my list of best looking and worst looking shoes that you can get right now. Again, if you guys want to copy any of these shoes, I'll try to leave a link in the description box. And don't forget to leave your list down in the comment section below. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.